I've got to do it. I've got to do it. It's just me having a little bit of a laugh as well. This is something of a laugh, something of not, because I have had to work on this all year round anyway, but now I can kind of justify having some sort of towards Christmassy-ish outlook. Anyway, I am really not going to apologise for this music whatsoever.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
And so every day, as I said in one of these previous videos, is really about just that, like the Mass of Christ every day, the closer that you get. So it's kind of easy for me to be in that vibration, that thought, but obviously now we're kind of really closing off summer, coming to a little bit of a close, although it's been really warm recently, we know that, and there's been all sorts of summery things still being on the go. We are seeing that change in the seasons. That aside, as well as being really busy with all the Christmas book detail, like editing, illustrations, coming up with new illustrations actually. I'm really pleased and really excited to share it. Yeah, lots of Christmassy things approaching. However, right now, today specifically, we have what would be my Nana's birthday and also the memorial of St. Clare. So we're going to really take a little bit of a step into all of this and how all of this merges. We're going to really look at that closeness that we have, so that Mass of Christ being something that's an everyday thing, and then the reverence that comes with that as well, that continual conversion, that deepening of that soul, adherence with Christ, and some things that we might do. So veiling is coming up, and that's very St. Clare.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Veil. So she veiled as well, and I just think this is amazing that we're, just talking about all of this, because obviously, as you can see, before I even researched St. Clare, I've been kind of doing somewhat similar of a thing. I cut my hair about 3 years ago, and obviously I've been getting it cut ever since. I loved my hair, I loved it long, but I was looking at myself and looking at how I looked, and I wanted to love myself better from the inside, to really honour God more from a spiritual essence, and have the love that I really deserved. So I took that time to just chop my hair off, try not to be too vain. It's just one of these things. I found this one in particular, and I went to do a little bit more research into where it came from. I found that it came from a place called St. Clarita. Now, this is so amazing because St. Clarita is named specifically after today's saint. And get this, even more importantly and amazingly, this turned up today on St. Clare's Memorial Day. How amazing. Look at all these links. So then I looked into this saint, I did more research. I'd always kind of heard about her, but again, had never done my own really close research until more recently. So she is a saint who basically was from a wealthy family, a Roman family, and she was set, I suppose, to go ahead and have a normal life, or as normal as it could be, being the fact that she's very wealthy. She was set to get married like most people did. And she turned around, she decided that she was going to take a different approach. And what happened was she heard that St. Francis of Assisi was going to be doing a service there. And so she joined in that service. And afterwards she asked St. Francis of Assisi, it is said, around the 1200s, I think 12 or 1200s anyway, around about that time, she asked St. Francis of Assisi how she could be more aligned to the gospel way of life, like how she could actually live in alignment with what the gospel teaches. And so she gave up her, I suppose, her fine materialistic kind of life, or beautiful rich gown it's described as, and swapped it over for really simple basic things, basic gown, and also her veil.